Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are still trying to hold back the Unbidden a little bit. There is still some growth for the Unbidden down in this region over here, and I do want to do something about that, because I don't want them to get access to this gateway. If they have access to the gateway system, we've got a big problem. So, this station here is already relatively well set up, in that it's upgraded to a Star Fortress. So I do think that we just replace all of these modules with gun batteries. Like so. Gun battery in all of these locations. There we go. And then let's get a target uplink computer, assuming we can. Why can't we? Because we don't have enough alloys. Excellent. Okay, let's go back up to fastest speed. There we go. Excellent. We'll wait for the month tick, which will be right now. And now we go for the target uplink computer. And then we go for the disruption field generator. Fantastic. And then we go for the command center. Okay, that'll get that started. Then, I do want to go through our worlds here. This refinery station has a lot of unemployment right now, which means that we can spend some resources. We've got plenty of volatile mote income. We can go ahead and spend some resources here on alloy megaforges, which will be perfect. Similarly, this refinery station, we can get an alloy megaforge. That'll be fine. On this tech world, we do need more jobs. So let's go ahead and go for a research complex. We do have enough exotic gases coming in right now, so that'll be fine. In fact, we'll go for 2 research complexes. On this forge world, we do, of course, have 3 menial drone unemployment. We don't have drone deviancy here, so this is going to be less effective than in some locations, so we'll only do the 1. We'll go ahead and get this to an alloy megaforge as well. Same thing here. On this foundry station, once again, we do need an alloy megaforge. I'm going to go ahead and go to a habitat central control, though. There we go. And then here, we'll get 2 research labs. How many jobs does this add? 5? Yeah, so 2 is the correct number to build. Fantastic. Okay, so that seems to be good to go. Okay, so we will go ahead and let that happen. In the meantime, let's get the Throndrate shards fully maxed out. We are going to need a few more alloys to make this happen, of course. We are currently 110,000 in the hole, which is awkward. Excellent. Well, they do have some fleets moving about. That is, I guess, to be expected. The Unbidden do tend to do that, after all. We're not quite fully maxed out in the Throndrate shards yet, but we'll go ahead and keep having things queued up. Although, how many do we have here? Okay, we've got 4 coming in, which is actually 8 because they're destroyers, but don't worry about it. So, we definitely do need additional reinforcements over here. That's all of our destroyers built, and then we're going to need an additional 3 corvettes. That's really not bad. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Every single month, we're getting 810 alloys right now, so that is very, very good. We can activate a relic, and I think we go ahead and go for the reality perforator again. Weapons damage plus 40%. Yes, that is amazing. That's absolutely the best case scenario right now. So these fleets are just kind of moving around and chilling. We do have all of these defense platforms under construction at these stations. How are we doing over here at the Rim station? We don't have any defense platforms under construction. I'm going to build 1 right now, and then we're going to reinforce the Throndrate shards. I believe we're still going to need 1 more corvette, yeah. Okay, so on this month tick, we'll hit this reinforce fleet button, and then we'll build more defenses at the Rim station. Okay, so that fleet is at full strength. Now at the Rim Station, we will need more Unbidden class defense platforms. Do we have all of our Unbidden class defense platforms queued up here? Yes, we do. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and purchase in a few more alloys. We'll sell a little food to make this happen. And a couple of minerals. I don't want to sell all of our minerals, though. Okay. That's a lot of energy credits for what equates to like 1 month's worth of alloys, but I mean, any amount of alloys will help at this point. So I do want to use all of those in queuing up defense platforms. Excellent. Okay. They're going to keep throwing fleets at us for basically ever. But we can also keep defending for basically ever. Where's the Rim Station at? Here it is. Construction complete. Every month we can queue up 2 more defense platforms, and I'm going to do that. We do have one of our fleets maxed out at this point. The Throndraite shards are, once they finish constructing, maxed out. So that's perfect. They have a total strength of about 150k. Which is fantastic, actually. Very happy about that. Additional defense platforms. We're going to be getting... We're about halfway to our max, actually, here. So that's fine. And of course, these defense platforms will help tremendously against these extra-dimensional armadas. There we go, another month tick. Every month tick we can queue up 1, or rather 2 to 3 of these, I think. So, yeah, it won't take too long. They do have more fleets on the way. This one is not actually going anywhere important. This fleet, I think, is going to attack us at Rim. Okay. So, when we attack, we definitely need to hit and run and strike from a point of strength. There's no doubt about that. So, I do want to get these stations definitely fully online. We'll get 3 more defense platforms queued up. That is 15 out of 20 in total. So that's excellent. And how goes this station's upgrading? It's a ways out still, but it's getting there. Okay. So we definitely need to start taking back some of this territory to slow down their fleet spawning speed. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. We are building a bunch of defense platforms over there. So that's fine. At the Rim Station, let's go ahead and queue up a couple more. That's our max capacity. Fantastic. We can now be putting our remaining alloys into the fleet. But apparently, we require additional alloys to make that happen. I think it's going to go into the Lentipaz fragments next. Let's double check where the Lentipaz fragments actually are. They are in Aramis, so that's fine. Yeah, this is going to be looking to make battleships, so we're going to have to wait for yet another month tick, actually. But that'll be fine. This is our Titan here. And I forget, where was the Titan going? The Titan was going into the Baronel fragments, right? Wait, hang on. Why are we building this Titan? We have a Titan in all of our fleets. This Titan should not be being built. At least not right now. So we should utilize those alloys to reinforce other areas. Rocket new tech. Queued up 3 battleships. That'll work. Elgate Insights, that's not super important. Do we go for kinetic weapon damage and attack speed or minerals from jobs? Oof. or defense platform damage. I think we go for kinetic weapon damage here. I think that's our best bet. Okay, so we should be attacking relatively soon. Although we're going to be attacked. There's no doubt about that. When is this fleet going to attack us? Relatively shortly. Okay. I do want to strike out and take some of this territory back and prevent them from spawning additional fleets, if at all possible. But I definitely want to wait until after these guys attack us, which will be happening momentarily. Let's continue reinforcing from Grunthurst this time, it would appear. Excellent. Are we able to upgrade any more of our alloy production? It would appear we can. This tech world here could definitely use a research lab, so we'll do that. This refinery station is going to get an alloy foundry. It's not a foundry station, but this will have to do. We'll give alloy nanoplants as well. In this generator station, this is going to have an alloy foundry. And this is interesting. Okay, we're going to have more of these hive warrens later on, but that'll have to do for now. In this foundry station, we do still have an unemployment, so we'll give it an alloy megaforge. Over here we need housing, so we'll build a hive district as well as upgrade to an alloy nanoplant. Fantastic. This refinery station has unemployment, we'll go to an alloy nanoplant. This refinery station has unemployment. We'll go for an alloy megaforge as well as a habitat central control. Same thing here, we'll go for an alloy megaforge and a hive nexus. And the same thing here, honestly, an alloy megaforge and a habitat central control. Okay, that should help our alloy production yet again. So let's continue. And these guys are going to be attacking momentarily. Now, I do want to check out how our new defenses hold up here. There's only 3 defense platforms here currently. Which starbase is this? Oh, they're attacking here as well. Okay, well, this is going to get wiped out super fast. Look at those guns already coming in. Yeah. No real problem there. Excellent. Did we lose anything? We lost 2 cruisers here. I mean, that's not the worst. It's also not the best. And I do want to check Rim down here. This should go even stronger in our favor. As soon as they're in range, which will be right about now. There's the perdition beams. And there we go. There's the gunfire coming in.
Hostile fleet rumbled.
Excellent. We are going to be taking some losses in our fully maxed out fleet, which is no longer a fully maxed out fleet. We lost 10 corvettes and 3 destroyers, but we didn't lose anything bigger. That's the important thing there. So we'll go ahead and reinforce our 3 corvettes, or rather our 3 destroyers, and 6 of our 10 corvettes. We'll be able to get the others right now. There we go. Fantastic. And that's already repaired. We didn't lose any of our defense platforms, so that's perfect. These positions are just going to get stronger. That said, they are getting stronger by taking positions over here. We do need to do something about that really, really badly. But we just don't have the alloy production to keep up with it just yet. This refinery station needs some housing, or rather unemployment. It's going to need housing, but it's currently got unemployment. So we'll go for an alloy nanoplant here.
Construction complete.
What else do we have going on? This all seems to be under control. Yep, excellent. Okay. Well, we're just going to continue to reinforce. That is a lot of battleships and cruisers queued up for the Lentopaz fragments. I like it. We'll queue up another cruiser. How many cruisers in total do we need? We need 13 cruisers to max this out. Wow.
Mission complete.
Okay. Well, we're definitely making progress here on working through our alloy deficit, our rather extreme alloy deficit. And our number of alloys that we're gaining monthly is also increasing pretty dramatically, actually, ever since this started. We've been focusing very hard on that, which is good. Are these guys coming in here? They're actually leaving. Okay. That's good.
Hostile fleet rumbled.
That's very good for us.
Mission complete.
Every time we've struck out, we were able to take out several fleets before they brought an overwhelming amount on us, which tells me that we need to be doing hit and run tactics. Just take out as many of their stations as we can, and then get out of there ASAP. That's going to be what we're going to have to do.
Construction complete.
And the question is, are we in a strong enough position to do that now? I think the answer to that, unfortunately, has to be no. We're not really in a super strong position to do that. We can hold them at this point indefinitely, but they're going to keep spreading over here, and we are at some point going to get overwhelmed. So I do think we have to strike out and hit back at them a little bit here. We're just going to kill this fleet, and then we're going to back off for right now. In the meantime, we're going to continue reinforcing all of these. And yeah, these guys are going to attack over here. That's to be expected.
Mission complete.
So we'll just kill this fleet, and then we'll see if they're responding. It would appear right now that they're not. So we should have no problem whatsoever killing this fleet. We will take losses, which is why I'm currently banking some alloys.
Under attack.
Okay. But now we need to hit their anchors. How much did we lose? 12 destroyers, 6 corvettes. Okay. It's not the best, but it could have been worse. We'll take out these stations, and then we'll retreat. We'll come right on back to Rim at that point.
Research station lost.
There we go. We shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Soon as the month tick comes in, we should be able to reinforce fleet again.
Hostile station engaged.
They do have a fleet coming up this way, but I think we can take out these stations and get out. I don't think these stations fight back. Actually, they do have matter disintegrators, rather. Did we lose anything, though? No, we didn't lose any ships. Okay. Well, we'll continue to reinforce our main fleet here. We'll take back this territory briefly. They'll reconquer it eventually, but all I'm trying to do is slow down their dimensional anchor growth right now. Now, they do have a fleet jumping in here, but that's fine. We're already out. Then we're going to attack this station. Are they coming after us or after Rim? They're coming after us. So I think we actually get out. So let's get out of here. We're faster than them, so we can do these hit and run tactics. And, I mean, 2 stations isn't going to slow them down a huge amount, but we also could theoretically jump here and attack over in this area. Alternately, we could attempt to get our fleets over here in a little bit better of a position, which is an option. Okay, that should be... Actually, that's just destroyers queued up so far. There we go. That got us a few of our corvettes. Excellent. And we did successfully make it back to Rim. So that's perfect. They were unable to stop that. We do need some housing here. This is a maintenance depot.
Accretion complete.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure exactly how we'll handle that. We definitely do need housing in this particular area. But I kind of don't want to give up anything we've got here. I mean, we're making enough exotic gases, right? We can get rid of this exotic gas refinery and turn that into a hive warren. And then this to an alloy nano plant for the jobs. That should be fine. So these guys are going to jump to Rim and get obliterated. We're just going to continue to reinforce our fleets. We have all of our battleships for the Lentipaz fragments, so that's great. Most of our fleets are never going to fight these guys outside of the safety of one of our stations that provide substantial bonuses. This mining world here needs an alloy foundry. This foundry station needs housing. We'll give it some housing, but also we'll upgrade these structures. Fantastic. Order restored on Tertrek. That's a good thing. That means that we can recall our hunter-killer drones here. And we appear to be good on housing. I'll go to an alloy megaforge for now. That will, of course, bring our amount of alloys that we're gaining there up substantially. So we'll build another alloy foundry here. Okay. A starbase destroyed a pirate station. Okay. I'll take it. Whatever. That's fine. Admiral gains trait. Fantastic. How much did we lose here? 12 corvettes and 4 destroyers. Okay. Well, we'll reinforce them. What all do we need for this now? Mostly corvettes. Okay. I mean, corvettes are quick and cheap to replace. I would rather be losing corvettes and destroyers overall.
Mining station lost.
Yeah, there's going to be more and more of that happening over here. That's for sure.
Mining station lost.
Yep. That's expected to happen. Okay, as soon as this month tick happens, we should be able to fully reinforce the Throndraite shards. There we go, full strength. Fantastic. We're at 60k energy credits right now, so I do want to get us up to 62k, close to the cap here, about like that. Yeah. And now let's purchase in a few alloys. Can sell some exotic gases and rare crystals and even dark matter. And now we can buy just a couple more alloys. There we go. Fantastic. We actually bought 3,500 alloys there. That's a big deal. Okay, so that should be the Throndraite shards, I believe, fully reinforced. Yep, indeed. And the Lentipaz fragments have a bunch of cruisers queued up as well. That's great. That's really, really good. Excellent. So we are down to only a 95,000 alloy deficit at this point. And realistically, that's growing smaller all the time. They're not killing as many alloys as we are bringing in, so that is amazing. It is basically time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are definitely going to continue strengthening our position. We need to move against the Unbidden, though, in a powerful fashion at some point. Like, kick them out of this territory, perhaps. That's something that needs to happen. That may happen next episode, I'm not entirely sure. But you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.